Hi, I'm Christina Hyatt. I work for OTAN as a subject matter expert. The objective of this video is to discuss some of the advantages and disadvantages of using ASAP's Canvas integration. I believe that having this information makes you a better consumer. The first advantage is that the integration is free. Canvas may try telling you that you need to pay for technical assistance, but it is not required. You can set up the integration without Canvas's help, and ASAP provides free help as part of your subscription. Another advantage is that ASAP's class roster shows which students have been enrolled in the Canvas course and which ones are not. In ASAP 4, on the roster for each class, there's a column showing which users have been enrolled in Canvas and which ones are not found yet. The teacher can enroll the user not found by clicking on the 3 ellipses and selecting Fix Canvas Enrollment. Another advantage is the option to turn the integration on or off for each course in ASAP. In the class, under the Details tab, in the Integrations tab, you have the option to turn the Canvas integration on or off using this toggle switch. You can also connect multiple ASAP courses to one Canvas course. This is helpful if you teach several sections of the same course and do not want to have separate Canvas courses for each one. One more advantage is that ASAP has set up to send automatic email invitations from Canvas. The email will tell you that you have been enrolled in a Canvas course. When you click on the Get Started button, you are prompted to create a password. This way, the teacher does not have to worry about which students have the information because it's automatically sent to their emails. Moving on to the disadvantages. One advantage is that when a course is created in ASAP as an online course, it's also created in Canvas. But unfortunately, not all of the information is generated in Canvas. You can see that here. On the left are the course details that were created in ASAP. Because I marked this as an online course, it automatically created the course in Canvas. But you can see over here in Canvas, while it did pass over the name and the course code, it missed 3 critical pieces of information. The sys ID is what we use for identifying courses and sys imports. The course was placed in the main or root account instead of the sub-account it was designated for. And lastly, even though I have a term set up in Canvas that matches the term from ASAP, it was not generated. Each of these fields would need to be edited manually once the course had been created in Canvas. Another major disadvantage for me is that the course is not created in Canvas if you roll the course from one year to the next in ASAP. The courses are only created if you add each course individually in ASAP, marking it as an online course. I have also encountered several bugs. For example, ASAP told me I could not delete users in Canvas because it will cause problems with integration later. Sometimes the integration is not as seamless as I would hope. For example, one school reported that their students were getting random emails about Canvas enrollments, even though their class was not an online course that was connected with a Canvas course. One final disadvantage is the one-way communication. ASAP sends information to Canvas, but it does not accept information back from Canvas, such as grade passbacks. At the end of the day, there's really no harm in trying out the integration, but I do think it's important to be informed of some of the issues. In Canvas, I will be adding a discussion board, and I hope that each of you, as you try out the integration, will share some of your successes and failures and tips and tricks so that we can all have a better experience. If you want more information at your agency, you can email support@otan.us. Thank you.